Hello, everyone. Welcome and thank you for joining Man Travels today. You know, it might not be the time to travel, or we can't travel right now, but we all are still dreaming of it. And we're hoping to provide you with some destinations and travel opportunities to inspire you so that when we can travel again, we'll be ready. Just a few technical items with Zoom if you're not familiar with it. I do have everybody muted. I also have everybody's camera turned off except for the presenters. You do have an option to view your own screen. I'm going to recommend the speaker view because then that really allows you just to see what the speaker is presenting and not everybody else. So with that being said, I am so happy to have our friend and partner today, Cindy Zimlin with Classic Vacations. And today, Cindy also has 3 friends and partners in the industry with Fairmont Hotels spread throughout California and Hawaii. So I think we're ready to explore vacations in Hawaii and California with Classic Vacations and Fairmont Hotels. Cindy, it's all yours.
Thank you, Billy. And Ronnie, I know you're in the background, so I'm going to thank you too. Classic Vacations, I've been with Classic Vacations 23 years, so I have to say I would never stay with a company that long if they didn't have a fabulous, fabulous product and partners. We represent 11 beautiful destinations and many fabulous hotels, and today I decided that it would be really nice to take you to Hawaii and San Diego. Offering beautiful, beautiful hotels. Some of my personal favorites I wanted to share with you: the Fairmonts in Maui, in the Big Island, and the Grand Dam of Fairmonts, the Fairmont Grand Del Mar in San Diego, which I had the opportunity to visit last year before all this started and had an amazing, amazing time. So I just want to introduce my friends from the Fairmonts and say thank you very much for being such great partners with Classic. And I also want to thank Man Travels for being such a great partner and friend of Classic Vacations. So today to start, Shauna Milstead, who is the Director of Sales with the Fairmont Kealani in Maui. And then we have Ube Walter, who is the Director of Sales for the Fairmont Orchid in the Big Island of Hawaii. And Tanya Matthews, sorry, Tanya, who oversees them all, but also is on property at the beautiful property you see right behind her at the Fairmont Grand Del Mar in San Diego. So with that, I say thank you very much again to all of you for being great partners and great friends. And remember, these destinations we need no passports for. We can go right away. So take it away, Shauna.
Well, I'm just going to start actually, Cindy.
Okay.
Just say a huge thank you to Cindy, our long-term partners with Classic Vacations. People talk about partnerships in the industry, but if our 3 hotels had a brother and sister in the industry, it would definitely be Classic Vacations. And truly just a stellar organization who just does everything first class all the way through. So today we are so excited about this. Our industry's changed a little bit over the last little while. We're observing all our stay-at-home, shelter-at-home kind of restrictions. So to be able to talk to people about dreams of travel in the future is truly the highlight of the week, I think, for all of us. And you know, we know that now is not the time to go anywhere, but we also know that travel plays such an important role in all of our lives. And some of the best memories that I have are of spending times at these 3 beautiful places. And again, we just are hopeful that in the future, when it's safe to do so, we'll be able to connect with all of you at some of these very, very special places. So I'm going to turn it over to Shanna to get started and tell us a little bit about the Fairmont Kealani.
Mahalo. Thank you, Tanya. And I'm going to say a big howdy aloha. I'm from Texas and I live in Hawaii, so I've created my own word. So howdy aloha, guys. Thanks so much for joining us today. So as you heard, I'm with the Fairmont Kealani on the island of Maui. If you're not familiar with what Kealani means, it is a Hawaiian word, and it means heavenly white. So our building is this big, white, beautiful building at the end of Wailea, which is in the southern part of the island. So the photo that you're seeing on the screen right now gives you one really big headline. And one of the things that makes us the most unique is that we are the only all-suite and villa luxury oceanfront resort. So essentially everyone gets upgraded at the Kealani. So something else you can see in the photo that I wanted to point out is another thing that makes us a little bit unique in the area is that, as you may realize, Hawaii's beautiful beaches are all public. There are no private beaches. Well, kind of. Uwe will talk to you a little bit more about that. But there's not necessarily private beaches in Hawaii. So one of the things I love about our location is that we're at the bookend of Wailea as you're going into Makena. And you can see that beautiful beach in front of our property. It's actually not shared with any other resort. So our guests get lots of space to spread out. There's a beautiful snorkeling area right there with an outcropping of lava rock, and so it's a really unique spot. I'm gonna move on to the next slide and tell you a little bit about, let's see, about our suite living. So again, we're an all-suite property. So you're seeing here the main shot of the living area that connects directly into a bedroom. You can see that shadowed in the bottom left corner. And something that unique about this is our smallest room is 860 square feet, which means bigger than the cottage I rented when I first moved here. So they're really quite spacious, great for families. So kids can have a space in the living room, the sofa pulls out, the parents can be in the bedroom, or it's really good for couples if you're really trying to have an upgraded experience. There's a really large lanai with access from both rooms, very large bathroom, access from both rooms. So it's really just a great living space. You can see through the window there, that ocean view. Something else unique about our property is we're built like a W facing the ocean. So about 80% of our inventory has some kind of either partial up to signature ocean view. So pretty spectacular. Then a little bit about the area. So as you can see in the bottom right corner, bottom left corner, excuse me, the dot on the map is where we're sitting. So we describe our island sometimes as the head, the neck, and then the body. The neck is kind of where Kahului, the airport, is. In fact, I'll use my cursor. You can see here, there's the airport. And we're in the body or in the stomach, I like to say. You know, that's where all the food goes and nutrition. So we're in the stomach of Hawaii right here. Beautiful coastline. Great thing about our location is that we're so quick access to a lot of things. So from Kahului, it only takes you about 30 minutes to get to us. You can go around and come up to Haleakala and all the upcountry. Hana Town, you go around, it's a beautiful road to Hana to get over to this area. You can then drive to the West Maui Mountains and see all of this. So we're just a really good central location for people who are wanting to get out and about and explore the island a lot, which we very much recommend. It's a beautifully diverse island. And then part of what I want to talk to you today about is inspire your energy. So we have an actual energy ambassador on property. Her entire job is connecting people within and without. So into their own energies as well as to the Aina or the land. So there's lots of different activities from morning yoga to our wonderful Hawaii canoe experience. I'll talk to you a little bit more about that in just a sec. And then I wanted to give you a little bit of an update. In the left corner is while we're downtime, we're upgrading our property. And so we're updating our Tranquility adult pool area. As you can see, there's lots going on in that photo, but we've added a hot tub specifically for the adults, quite large. We're doing lots of stonework and expanding this. We're putting in platforms for luxury cabanas, tons of new foliage and beautiful scenery. So it'll be a great experience for when all of your travelers return. So now on to something that I think is quite unique and special and has touched my heart quite a lot is outrigger canoe paddling. So this is an experience that our guests can do while they're on property with us. So it's really, really wonderful. I want to speak a little bit about it and because I'm really passionate about it. This is how I stay fit. This is how I keep my mind really good right now. I'm on the water a lot. So I'm an outrigger canoe racer, and it's really, really important in the Hawaiian culture because that's how the Polynesians came to the island. So there's one man, which you see there. There's also 6-man competitive. I do open ocean between the islands, which is a lot of fun, and just something really unique for our guests to experience while they're here because it's very culturally significant. The last thing is Wailea, if you didn't know, the area that we're in actually translates to water by of Leia. Leia is the goddess of canoe builders, so it's really quite appropriate at our property. Thanks so much for your time, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Ahuio. Over to Ube.
And the canoe is actually the most perfect segue to us. The island of Hawaii, as the big island is officially called, is actually the first island which the Polynesians founded. It was the name giver of all the Hawaiian islands. You'll see here a shot from an aerial perspective on our pool. And on the left side, you'll see our almost private beach, similar to what Shanna has shared, although all beaches are public. Also, our beach is basically there for our hotel guests. Something special about our beach as well, it is, and please keep this a secret, it's the only licensed beach on our island. So if you have a special occasion, or if you just want to celebrate your sunset, you can go with your Mai Tai in your hand on the beach and dip your feet in the water. So it's something really special for us as well. We have an incredible ocean front, which goes on a long side of the Kohala coast. And we were very proud that the readers and media persons from Travel Leisure and USA Today have voted us up to the top in resort. So we are very grateful. And what makes the resort the most beautiful is not only the land or the aina and the ocean, it's actually the people. Our service is very heartfelt. When you come to Hawaii, you know how special and friendly and personal our teams and our hotels are. And so that's truly something special. If you can move on, please. You are very close to land and ocean. So we do fun things similar to what Shanna has just shared, in yoga on a board in our private lagoon. So, or you can stand up paddle. We have a little section on our beach where honu, which is the Hawaiian word for turtles, come every night, hang out there after a long day of feeding and swimming in the ocean and just enjoy. And then at the middle of the night, at some point, they disappear. And it's right across of one of our restaurants, so you can actually watch them coming to land. So being on the water is obviously something special. On the very left bottom corner, you see the island. I'm not sure whether you knew, all the Hawaiian islands, if you were to put them into our island, would fit in there. So we are the largest island. So the name big really is big. On the very left side of the map, a little bit up, and is where we are located on the Kohala coast. And it's about 35 minutes from the airport up to our resort. We have obviously amazing scenery. It's one of the more rural islands. And when you look at the vast landscape of everything, so you have beautiful valleys. One of them is YPO Valley. It's absolutely spectacular. You can do manta ray snorkeling. Yakaka Falls are really famous. They're very close by, also the Rainbow Falls. And one of the major features, and you see this on the little map on the bottom, it's kind of in the middle of it, is the Hawaii Volcano National Park. We have two big volcanoes, Mauna Kea and Mauna Loa, on our island, and they are all about 12,000 feet high. So they're very high, and on one of them we also have telescopes, which means that all the lights on the island are dimmed. So you really have a beautiful view in night on the sky, and you can see stars like hardly anywhere else. So it is absolutely beautiful to be out there at night. And then on the next slide, you see one of our rooms. And these are very large rooms, 540 square feet. And they also have obviously many suites. We have Fairmont Gold, which is our hotel and hotel solution. Our bathrooms are very large with obviously 2 sinks, separate shower, separate bathtub, very spacious. Every single room has their own lanai, or how we call the balcony, either overlooking our beautiful garden, the mountains, or the ocean. And then on the next slide, you'll see what I do and love to do. So my day starts in the top left corner. If I'm off, I'm going on a hike. So that is actually really nice for me to do and enjoy the outdoors. Then I might go snorkeling right after this and snorkel with our Honus, which is a private little beach just close to us. I might end up with a sunset and then dinner at Brown's Beaches, one of our most celebrated restaurants on our island, and really have a beautiful day here. So we just invite you to come back to our island, and I hope to see you soon. Ahui ho. And now over to Grand Del Mar.
Thank you so much. Well, it's always hard to top anything to do with Hawaii. I had the pleasure of living on Maui for 3 years myself, and it truly is a very special place, both Maui and the Big Island of Hawaii. In fact, I just came back from the Big Island of Hawaii at the end of February. So have some really great memories with friends and family there in the short term. But we wanted to introduce everyone to something a little bit different in the heart of Southern California, which is the Fairmont Grand Del Mar. This is truly one of the most celebrated resorts in the world. We're one of only 11 hotels internationally to hold a triple Forbes 5-star rating and a myriad of other awards that top everything in the industry. But really for us at Grand Del Mar, the real reason this place is so special is it is a true Mediterranean style estate located in the heart of Southern California. It's a boutique resort with just a handful of rooms in the San Diego area. And it's on a 400-acre preserve in the canyons about 10 minutes away from the ocean. So you really get the best of everything Southern California has to offer all in one place. If you take a look at the views from the other side of the resort, on the next slide here, you can see that the property is surrounded by one of the San Diego area's best golf courses. The Grand Golf Links are the only Tom Fazio design course in the San Diego area. And something a little unique is that the course is private. So the only way that you can experience the Grand Golf Club is if you're a guest of the hotel or a member of the facility. On the wellness front, there's really just a plethora of things to do. There's 4 sparkling pools to enjoy, a host of different well-being classes, everything from meditation to yoga that can be experienced in the peace and serenity of the resort. On the next slide, you'll see really where we're located. So very close to San Diego International Airport, but really within a quick drive of fantastic little secrets that are known to Southern Californians. So La Jolla is a cute little town, not too far away, about 25 minutes. You have fun things for the kids like Legoland, SeaWorld, the famous San Diego Zoo, and some great shopping. And not everyone knows, but in the San Diego area, we do have over 100 wineries, which are really gaining quite a name in the industry these days. So in addition to the well-being and the golf, we are also known as one of the best dining experiences in the area. You'll see on the next slide, one of my absolute favorite places, Addison Restaurant. This is really just the most wonderful experience. It's a preset menu featuring California modern food with our celebrated chef, William Bradley. Last year when Michelin reintroduced themselves to California, it was the only restaurant to receive a Michelin rating in the San Diego area. So we hope that you'll come and be able to experience it. it truly is the perfect place to celebrate. You'll see a little shot down there of me celebrating with my husband and mother-in-law her 75th birthday. She's very well traveled and said it was one of the best meals that she ever had the opportunity to experience.
I can attest to that as well.
You can. That's so good. Thank you, Cindy. So really just a great place to go relax, spend, 3 to 5 days and experience the best of Southern California. I think that's really the best thing you can do at Grand Del Mar. It is a spot where you can just really choose to experience it however you would like to. We encourage people to contribute to our Instagram feed. And here's just some recent pictures of how our guests have spent their time at Grand Del Mar. So we hope you'll join us this summer and follow our grand adventures and be a part of them yourselves. Thanks, everyone. I'm going to turn it over to Cindy just to say farewell and thank everyone for being here.
And I thank you all for being here. And I'm actually going to turn it over to Billy, who I think wants to say some.
I absolutely would. And I thank you all for being here today, all of our wonderful travel partners that we have. We're so grateful for the support that they give us and so grateful that we can be going through this together, and together we will be stronger. And here's a great thank you to our participants today. If you do not have a current travel agent here at Mann Travels, please feel free to send an email to our vacations@manntravels.com email. We are also on Facebook. We do have our website at www.manntravels.com, and our 1-800 number is 343-MANN. If you do have a preferred agent here at Mann Travels, please be sure to reach out to them with any questions that you may have with Classic Vacations, Fairmont Properties, or travel in general during this time. We appreciate your time and patience today. Have a great day. Bye, y'all.
Aloha.
Bye-bye. Aloha.